being a homeowner can be a pain in the butt when you're making repairs, but there's a certain amount of fun and freedom you also have with building and making stuff. Having a home workshop can allow you to turn from a mild-mannered software developer into a maker. Or at least that's the case in our house. When my husband and I were looking at places, we knew we'd be taking on some projects. Neither one of us had any real experience. But hey, they do it in HGTV, so why not? Happy to report we still have our limbs right now, and we're slowly making this house into our home. We're hoping to take our skills to the next level and really start building some stuff. If you're in the same boat, I got some good news. John Malecki, former Pittsburgh Steeler and now custom furniture builder, is on the show and has tips and stories to help you out. In this episode, we look at the benefits of building, what tools you need to get to have your home workshop up and running, and resources to help you tackle your building projects. I hope you enjoy. While I wouldn't call HGTV a realistic showcase of the time, money, and skill needed to bring projects to life, some of those shows, Looking at You Rehab Addict and Fixer Upper, have done a great job inspiring viewers to try some do-it-yourself projects. Making something with your own hands can be rewarding. Yes, you can save some money and build a beautiful table or sturdy bookcase at a fraction of the store price. But it can be more. It's also a chance to branch out from your usual day-to-day and get more creative. For John Malecki, do-it-yourself was also an opportunity. If his name sounds familiar, you may be a football fan. He was on several NFL teams, most notably the Pittsburgh Steelers, as an offensive guard. After a few years, he moved on into a blossoming second career as a custom furniture builder for residential and commercial spaces. Not only does he do an incredible job on those pieces, he's enjoying the process.
And I like the artistic ability to be able to create something that was a thought in your head and be able to make it something tangible. That's a lot of fun, one, and it's extremely fulfilling. And then being able to do something that you enjoy as a career or as a job, and then being able to, bring other people's visions to life too. So I very much enjoy the process. I very much enjoy being able to, build people's dreams. If you're looking for a coffee or dining table or some piece in your home or some repurpose something, and I can do that for them. I love that part.
Now, you may have no interest in becoming a professional builder or work in construction, but maybe you're thinking about doing more around your house and you want to have a little home workshop. Before you head out to the closest hardware store and fill your cart with a ton of tools, hold on just a second as John has some advice.
I didn't really start doing this as a business by the normal standard, which is, like you said, investing in tools and then starting to try to sell and, bring your stuff to market. I kind of approached it as something that was fun because I was still playing in the NFL when I got started. So it was a hobby for me, and I was able to accumulate some tools here and there, and more or less just the skill set and knowledge I needed.
So let's start with knowledge. Unless you have a friend or a relative who builds, it can be intimidating and a little daunting to figure out where you need to go for advice and ideas. Believe it or not, John mentioned a free resource that is a seemingly endless library of do-it-yourself videos that you may have heard about.
I'd 100% absolutely, hands down, recommend YouTube over anything. The amount of resources that are out there for free on YouTube are incredible. There's some extremely talented people that are giving away wealths of knowledge for nothing right on the internet in video tutorial form, and you can download free plans. There's all kinds of stuff. I'm fortunate I know a couple of them. I've thrown them on the blog and stuff, and so it's been a learning experience for me in that aspect, and I would highly recommend. From there, you can find some makers and some builders, especially with the DIY or the home remodeling type stuff, on YouTube, and then you can follow up on their websites. A lot of these guys have blogs. A lot of these guys have businesses, and there you can get more detailed plans. You can even inquire with a few of them to, I guess, get some hands-on experience. So I would definitely start with YouTube.
And if you're looking for specific people to follow, in addition to John, of course, here are some of his top picks.
My favorite YouTube channel is Jimmy DiResta. He's another maker. He's like the godfather of it. He just started seven or so years ago, I think, making videos. He's had a couple TV shows. He's really good. I got my buddy Aaron Massey. He has the Mr. Fix-It DIY channel, and he's actually more geared towards those makers people you were just talking about, home remodeling, trying to learn, how to properly spackle a wall. Or he also builds some coffee tables and does cool stuff on his channel. I follow probably 25 or 30 of them, and every day I'm trying to fix some stuff. I mean, April Wilkerson, she built an entire business around the fact that she wasn't impressed with the resources out there and started putting her own out and started a blog. She's doing some home remodeling and furniture and making woodworking. She's fantastic as well. So there's some killer resources out there.
All right, now you are pumped and ready to get your home workshop up. Which tools do you need to make that table? The good news is you really don't need much to get started. According to John, just a handful can get you far.
So actually in my, I think, second blog post on that series, I give a list of tools. I think I mention a circular saw, a good square, a good drill, and some clamps. If you wanted to get started with something, you can get started as simple as that, and get yourself, you can build a coffee table. Ooh, a pocket hole jig too.
Most likely you won't be happy with your first project, but that's okay. Building is a lot like life. Learning is a process, and with everything that you make, you will get better and better.
Yeah, my first furniture project, I guess you could call it, was a coffee table for the house I was living in with a friend of mine. While I was still playing football. We went on an away trip, and I came back, and our coffee table got broke somehow, and we needed another one. And instead of me going out and I had an idea of what I wanted, but I couldn't really find something in a store, and I started fussing around the internet and saw some plans and some websites that were giving away, free, free lessons on how to do this stuff, and I downloaded one of them and gave it a try, and next thing you know, I built that. I built a couple more. I built a pen. I built a chest. I built a dining table. I built all kinds of stuff, and since then it's just been a constant progression of keep pushing myself and trying to get better at what I'm doing. I'm the type of individual that I don't look at things and feel satisfied. I'm always trying to push myself to either be better, whether it's a friend or a son, whatever. And I'm not married, so I don't have that partnership, that ability. So me just going out and becoming a good man on my own, that's one of the things about it is if I sat here and was content with who I am, I don't think I'd get anywhere in life. So I take that approach to work the same way and try to consistently push myself and push my designs and push my abilities and push my every aspect of it, whether it's the marketing or the sales or the relationship building or whatever it might be. I'm a forward-moving type of person. I'm just constantly trying to get better.
Special thanks to John for chatting and giving us his take on things. If you want to find out more about him or see what projects he's been up to, please visit johnmalecki.com, which I included in the show notes, along with those other builders he mentioned. I can't wait to see what you create. Take a picture and share it with me when you're done. And thank you for listening. Couple Money Podcast is made possible because of you. Every tweet, Facebook like, and pin gets the word out. I appreciate the support. Next episode, we're going to get into some family and finance stuff. It's really important to me to help you out and prepare should something happen. So if you don't want to miss out, make sure you're subscribed to the podcast. It's free and easy. We're on iTunes, SoundCloud, Stitcher, and more. You can also grab the feed directly off our site so you can listen to the show from whatever podcast service app you prefer. And if you enjoy the podcast and find it helpful, could you please leave a review? It takes about a minute, but it's a huge help and would get the word out on Couple Money. Thank you again for listening. I hope you have a great week. Take care.